All right, my people, once again, you're welcome to this YouTube platform. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful people, lovers of freedom all over the world, wherever you're judging us from today. This is your wonderful YouTube platform that gives you the back-to-back news on this channel. You're only sure of getting the confirmatory news where they happen for Biafraland as it is hot. Please subscribe to this channel if you never subscribe, and make sure say you turn on your notifications so that you get notified whenever we drop our spanking news. Please subscribe to this channel and also help us share this news to every group where you dey. Make our people hear wetin dey happen for the land. Make we go straight to the matter we we'll carry come for you today, because serious matter dey happen as e be like this for Imo State, around Mbaise Aziz. Serious matter dey happen for Mbaise currently, and as e be like this, all man dey scamper for safety, because of the matter where they happen. And this matter now the issue of UGM, unknown gunmen, as you all know them, go kill two police officers, and one of them na inspector, the other one na DPO. Yes, those security agents, died. They were shot dead at a filling station, and this problem, this issue, have actually resulted to a lot of problem, to a lot of propaganda in the southeastern part of the country. Fear, they catch all man. Para, they catch everybody. As it be, because we don't know the people will be say, federal the Nigerian security go catch as it dey hot. Now know the pattern will be said that they use catch innocent people once there is an issue. Make we go straight to the matter, because this news na news will be say e suppose go round. Make our people know wetin dey happen for this issue wey I carry come for you. The news headline: Police arrest 18 suspected indigenous people or Biafra members allegedly involved in killing of DPO. The news in detail. No fewer than 18 suspected members of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB have been arrested for allegedly involved in the murder of the division police officer and his orderly at Ahara, Imo State. The DPO and his orderly were gruesomely murdered by the indigenous people of Biafra member at Ahara Junction. This is a total rubbish. Before I continue this, I have to clarify that you do not accuse a group or anybody, of any crime that you're not sure of. That is why there are rooms for investigation. There are rooms for investigation. And this is the problem I have with some of these paid media houses, that have been bringing down the indigenous people or Biafran group and also some other agitators. IPOB has clarified over and over again that the major issue that they are concerned in is for the freedom of their people and the freedom of their leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Now, the pattern that the Nigerian security have been using, to cause problem and cause confusion in southeastern part of the country is something that has actually caused the increase in the insecurity in the southeastern part of the country. Instead of make una concentrate for people where they cause problem, they put all una matter for indigenous people or Biafra. This is where they are getting it all wrong. Now, UGM, unknown gunmen or whatever, committed a crime. You did not investigate the crime, and the next minute or the next few hours, you concluded that the people who carried this act were the indigenous people of Biafra. This is total rubbish. This is not how an investigation, happens. You do not arrest people based on an assumption. And this is where the Nigerian security has always gotten it wrong. A lot of innocent people will be brought down because of this act. A lot of innocent people will be brought down because of this act. I wanted to continue with the news. But the reality is that there is nothing to, say, because the whole news is based on assumption. They are just doing it. They are just doing it, to bring down a particular group. And these media outlets are propagating these moves, by the federal government. Everything is about a way of bringing these groups agitating for their freedom. It's just to bring them down. For crying out loud, IPOB is not the only group agitating for the freedom. There are other groups. Even in Yorubaland, there are groups who are agitating. So why must every crime, in Southeast be pushed to the indigenous people of Biafra? This is not how you go about them. This is not how you go about investigations. You people are causing more problem in the southeastern part of the country. We condemn the act of killing police officers. It is totally wrong. But the Nigerian security needs to learn how to do a proper investigation, before coming out, to say things about an innocent group. Because the law, states that you are innocent until you're proven guilty. You've not proven them guilty, and you're coming out on every news, on every media outlet, to say that IPOB were the ones, who caused the murder, who carried out the murder, and you've even gone far, to arrest them as many as 18 people you're not even sure of. I know this whole act, is to cause more problem for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is in custody. Remember, his case is coming up on the 15th, and the Nigerian government, are looking for every possible means, to continue to keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in DSS custody. But no go work. Last, no go work. No go work because they got nothing on him. And that's just the reality. Make we go further to other news we'll carry on for you, because that news, I'm not sure say anything come out for that news. The story as the story take be. And you also know the story. Say whenever there is any crime in the southeastern part of the country, the next thing you hear is that indigenous people of Biafra committed that crime, which is a very wrong way of handling issue. That is why the insecurity in Southeast has continued. Make we go to other news. IPOB condemns wicked destruction of Igbo property in Lagos. Criminals silence of Ohaneze Southeast governors. They are saying that it is criminal for Ohaneze Ndigbo and all these Southeast governors to be silent concerning the issue of the destruction of Igbo properties in Lagos. It is actually a very wicked act by the Lagos state government. But what can we do? Make we hear the news in detail. The Igbo separatist group, Indigenous People of Biafra IPOB, has condemned what it termed the wicked destruction of Igbo property in Lagos and alleged criminal silence of Ohaneze Ndigbo, Southeast governors, and National Assembly members from the Igbo zone. The pro-Biafran group, which stated this in a statement on Monday by its Media and Publicity Secretary Emma Powerful, also called on Igbo people in this diaspora to come back and invest in their homeland. He said the destruction of property belonging to Igbo people was a calculated economic sabotage targeted against Igbo, who are busy developing other regions in Nigeria instead of going home to develop theirs. We, the global family and movement of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, condemn the calculated economic sabotage targeted against Igbo by the Lagos state government and the silence of the Southeast governors Ohaneze Igbo and National Assembly members from Southeast. Powerful said, the criminal silence of Igbo leaders shows that they are either cowards or tacitly in support of economic sabotage against Igbo, an act any responsible person must condemn. What has put Igbo political leaders and Ohaneze Igbo in this docile and cowardly situation is that they can't unanimously condemn the ethnic profiling and systemic destruction of Igbo assets by the Lagos state government. Why are these men afraid of defending Igbo in their so-called one Nigeria they claim to be a part of and desperately working to protect? The Igbo politicians, governors, senators, members of the House of Representatives, Ohaneze Igbo, worldwide leaders, traditional rulers, businessmen, and religious leaders should have a meeting to discuss how to secure Igbo businessmen and investments in Lagos State. Yoruba group and politicians are together for this against Igbo in Lagos State. Our people must therefore take a stand against these actions against Igbo by the Lagos state government and their collaborators. The same wind that blew in the 1960s that forced Biafrans to declare the independent state of Biafra from the damnable Republic of Nigeria is blowing again, as Igbo in the north are systemically and silently being killed, and at the same time private residencies and marketplaces of Igbo in Lagos State are being demolished and forcefully taken over by the state government. We urge Igbo to be on alert. Nigeria will not survive this renewed Igbophobia and ethnic annihilation agenda against Igbo. As successive governments in Nigeria try hard to suffocate Igbo, Nigeria will gradually descend into the abyss, while Igbo and Biafrans will continue to triumph. With the level of silence among Yoruba governors, Afenifere leaders, and their politicians show that they are together in this fight against Igbo. With what the Lagos government is doing against Igbo and the criminal silence of Southwest governors, is there any clear indication that the Yoruba are friends of Igbo? If the Lagos state government can be so wicked and cruel to destroy the property of Igbo at this time, it is a demonstration that they don't want Igbo in their region. That goes a long way to show that the federalism that Nigeria claims to practice is a big fraud. If Igbo as an ethnic group in the so-called one Nigeria can be profiled and targeted for human and economic annihilation in the northern and western Nigeria, then there is no basis for coexistence in one country. Those Biafran who blame the IPOB for seeking the Biafran referendum can see the IPOB has always been right. We in IPOB are urging the Igbo people that are developing other regions in Nigeria to think home and bring their investments home. And that is that on the matter we will carry come for you. On that note, I say thank you once again for joining us on this wonderful YouTube platform. If you've not yet subscribed, then you're wrong. Please subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notifications so that you can get notified whenever we drop our confirmatory news. God bless you once again for choosing our news platform to get your updated news and information on things where they happen for Biafraland.